Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Engineer Kim, a registered mechanical engineer and a freelance designer. In today's video, I'll be sharing some of the most important things you should know before accepting a project-based work-from-home setup. Okay, so whether you're a beginner freelancer or already working in an international client, this guide will help you prepare better, communicate clearly, and avoid common mistakes. Disclaimer lang, yung mga i-share kong information sa inyo is based lang din sa mga personal experience ko. Okay? So, tara, let's start. While I'm working on this part design for a client, actually, natapos ko na yung design na to. So, for demonstration lang, pakita ko lang sa inyo kung paano ako nagdo-drawing using SolidWorks. Okay, so going back, let me share with you some important things you need to know when working on a project-based work-from-home setup as a freelancer. First step, understand the project scope, okay, what it means. Know exactly what the client is asking for before starting the work. So, kailangan malinaw lahat bago ka mag-start. Okay, so ano ba yung mga dapat mong itanong? Okay, question 1 is, what is the product component being designed? So, dapat alam mo yung ano yung de-design mo. And then, what its purpose and function? And are there technical requirements like load, fit, or material? And then, are there reference files or similar designs? Kasi usually, may mga kamukha namang mga design to. So, meron lang sasuggest si client na pagbasihan mo. Okay, so example, a client asks for a reducer housing. So, yung dinodrawing ko ngayon. So, you should clarify kung saan ba siya gagamitin. Indoor ba or outdoor use? Or will it be cast or machine? So, yun yung mga usually na tinatanong natin kay client. Okay, number 2, clarify deliverables. Okay, so ano ba ibig sabihin nito? Be specific about what you will deliver, in what format, and how. So, yun yung mga drawings. So, example, sa 3D model, so, anong file type ba siya or format? So, .step ba or .sldprt or .iges. Then, for 2D drawing naman, so, .wg, PDF ba siya with dimensions and tolerances. Okay? And then, for exploded views or assembly instruction kung kailangan. So, yun yung mga usually na deliverables. Number 3, define the timeline and deadlines. What to do? As for the deadline, propose a work schedule with milestones and set realistic timeframes based on your availability. Example, day 1 to 2, receive files and finalize scope. Day 3 to 4, initial model draft. Day 5, review and apply feedback. And then day 6, final delivery. So, ganun lang mag-set ng deadlines. Okay? Number 4, know the client's expectation. Okay, what to clarify? How many design options do they want? Do they want daily, weekly updates? Okay, something like that. Do they expect full documentation? Okay, so example, client says, I want to approve each stage before you proceed. Okay, so sagot ka, sabihin mo, noted, I'll send free views after modeling and before drawing. So, yun lang yung usually na kailangan ni client. Okay, next, step number 5, determine prepared software and file formats. Okay, ask the client, what software do they use? Okay, so SolidWorks ba, AutoCAD, or Autodesk Inventor? What file formats do they need? Okay, so example, you usually work in SolidWorks but the client needs .iges for compatibility with Fusion 360. So, mahalaga din to para compatible din yung file kay client. Okay, step number 6, set clear payment terms. What to establish? First is the total project price. Is it fixed or hourly? Okay, so mayroong contract or yun nga, per hour. Then, upfront payment required. So, usually, 30% to 50% yung upfront. So, ano ba ibig sabihin nun? So, magda-down si client sa'yo ng either 50% or 30%. Depende sa na-establish mo na payment terms. And then, final payment after approval. Okay, so example, yung price ng project mo is $200. So, since 50% upfront, so magda-down siya ng $100. And then, after final file delivery, another 50% ulit. Okay, so step number 3, agree on revision policies. Okay, important details. How many revisions are free? What counts as a minor or major revisions? what is the charge for extra revisions. Okay, so example, your proposal says includes 2 minor revisions only. So kapag more than that, additional changes beyond scope will be billed at $20 per revision. So depende, minsan $10 lang. So depende sa kung gaano ka complicated yung ipaparevise. Step number 8, use proper communication channels. What to decide? Okay, so where will you communicate? So marami naman tayong platform like email, WhatsApp, Zoom, Google Meet, Upwork. So yun. Then what time zone is the client in? Okay, so example. So I'm in Taiwan, the client is in California. So agree to communicate via email and schedule Zoom calls in the morning or in evening. So depende sa pag-uusap nyo. Okay, so step number 9. Protect confidential information if applicable. So mahalaga to. Things to consider. So yung NDA o yung non-disclosure agreement. So kasi may mga project kasi na ilo-launch pa lang, so hindi siya pwede talagang gamitin or hindi siya pwedeng i-public pa. So kailangan between you sa client lang yung design na yon. Okay, so intellectual property agreement. So yun nga, who owns the design. So example, ayun, client asks you to sign an NDA because the part is not yet patented or hindi pa siya nilalabas, so hindi pa siya nilo-launch. So kailangan is sa inyo lang dalawa muna yung design na yon. Hindi mo siya pwedeng ilagay sa portfolio mo, ganun. Okay? So kasi meron kayong agreement ni client na sa inyo lang dalawa. Okay? Next step, number 10, organize file management and backups. So best practices, create folders for each project. So para organize. Save versions like V1, V2, Final, okay, mga ganon. And then use cloud backup like Google Drive, Dropbox, OneDrive. Okay, so yun yung mga usually na kailangan natin para ma-organize yung mga files. And then step number 11, plan for final delivery and handover. So ano yung mga kailangan natin i-prepare? Okay, clean files. So syempre no redundant sketches or missing dimensions. Kailangan maayos na yan. Then package all deliverables into one folder. Then include a readme file or list of files. So ano ba yung readme? So nandun lahat ng mga file types, lahat ng mga list ng files naka-include doon, naka-summarize. An example, final delivery includes bracket.stp or bracket.wg, so .pdf or yun nga yung readme.txt. So yun, nandun yung mga naka-include sa project na i-deliver mo. Then step number 12, maintain professionalism and communication. Okay, best practices, okay, syempre response within 24 hours. So, wag masyadong matagal bago mag-reply, di ba? Use polite and professional language. So, since mga professional kausap mo, so kailangan maging maayos and polite ka makapag-usap. Keep records of agreements and changes. So, para if ever na magkaroon kayo ng problema, is meron ka mapakita na records. Okay, so example message. Okay, so attach is the first draft of the bracket design. So let me know if any dimensions need adjusting. Looking forward to your feedback. So yan, may mga yan yung mga sample na message. Okay, and then last is get feedback and build long-term relationships. So why it's important? So a satisfied client may give you another project. So kapag natuwa sa'yo si client, bibigyan ka niya uli ng project mo. Then positive reviews help your freelance profile grow. Okay, so pag maraming mga positive reviews, tas may mga magagandang comments, so syempre mapapansin ng mga ibang client, then magpapagawa na sa'yo. Sample ng reviews. Okay? I really appreciate your fast turnaround and accuracy. I reach out again next month for our enclosure redesign. So, ayan. Tulad nun. Okay? In summary, ito yung mga things na kailangan nating tandaan. 1. Project scope. 2. Deliverables. 3. Timeline. 4. Expectations. 5. Tools. 6. Payment terms. 7. Revisions. 8. Communication. 9. Confidentiality. 10. File organization. 11. Final delivery. 12. Professionalism. And lastly, number 13. Client feedback. Hopefully, may natutunan kayo for today's video. Once again, I'm Engineer Kim. Thank you for watching and God bless everyone. See you on my next vlog. Bye-bye!